Remember her. 2024, no official release date, I don't think. Wow. Ricky Flex, initial reactions.
It started off like I was like 2 minutes 26 seconds. All right, this is a trailer. Like, yeah, sure, teaser, but it's a trailer. And it goes from mastermind George Miller, back in his comfortable Mad Max seat. It delivered. That delivered. I'm a little hype right now. Anya Taylor-Joy looks like she's gonna bring it in an action-oriented role. Hemsworth a little twisty, got the little Australian twang. I got the juices flowing right now.
That was sick. And seeing like Hemsworth looks like he's going through multiple transformations within this movie. And you got the big bad of the first film. I think it's Joe, right? Let me just double check because I got you have to get that right.
But yeah, it's him, the big bad. That's the albino white paint.
Yeah, we have to get that right.
Sleeps with his daughters. Weird guy.
Yes, seeing him as a younger version before he is all like warded up and roided up and basically in full form like he is. He's almost like Darth Vader, like like episode 4, 5, and 6 in Fury Road. We're getting him like maybe like Rogue One Darth Vader type of role for this dude.
I like this.
I'm excited by this. The landscapes look amazing. Like we're going right back to that desert like atmosphere that we had for Fury Road. This is still obviously in the apocalyptic world, 45 years after. So we're going young Furiosa. Anya Taylor-Joy, not many lines here, but like her putting on the war paint. Like, do you think she channeled what Charlize Theron had going on in Fury Road?
It looks like it, man. It does. Like, put on the war paint. Like, remember her is the last line here, like on the screen. Really like this trailer, man. I do. And like, and not to shift gears too early, but like Chris Hemsworth, like that nose, I was like, what the? You could hear me. I was like,
not classically good looking, like in every other movie he's been in.
It's like they tried to make him less good looking to play a real apocalyptic type of person.
Yeah, it's like you can't embrace too much of the movie star Chris Hemsworth because this is a grimy world. Everyone is supposed to be ugly.
Give him bad hair. Give him a effed up nose. Make sure like his muscles are kind of covered, but he's still jacked. And he's got the Australian twang, but he's not maybe the most educated person in the world. I loved it. I loved everything about this trailer. It's got a lot of high expectations.
Leave it to George Miller to take like the ugliest world apocalyptic and make it the most beautiful thing you're probably going to see on screen in 2024. Seeing that four-wheeler rip and drift and as it got some air going over the dune, I'm like, that's George Miller.
You got excited. I heard you when that happened.
And that flying V formation right at the beginning of the trailer, the wide shot, this is going to be amazingly shot. I got a little nervous for that when it almost looked like it was CGI at the end when the door shut, almost looked like it was like a gate that was slamming shut. It looked a little fake there, but everything else, man, that looked freaking prime time. Can't wait to see. I don't know much about it. I don't know how much this Joe guy, the big bad from the first one, is going to actually be in this movie. I think Chris Hemsworth is going to be, well, shaping up to be the main antagonist here. I think one-on-one. I wonder who Yaya was supposed to play. I know Tom Burke replaced him. I don't know if I missed him there. But even just having like the beats of the first one, the guy grabbing the mic, and like the Nicholas Hoult lookalikes, just like albinos ripping around, looking like freaking naked mole rats, sniffing the air. I'm just like, oh my God, we are back. 9 years too long since the first movie.
9 years too long. The only thing I'll say, like with the if we want to even no way this lives up to the first one. It's gonna. I think it's gonna be great. But it's just so hard to beat one of the greatest action movies of all time in the first one or like the previous iteration. Dune comes out in March.
It's slating itself like that's gonna be another sci-fi epic, visionary directors going head to head. Like you're a big box office guy, but for me, I'm just enjoying the wealth of riches we're getting in early 2024.
The box office battle begins. I love this. This is great. Again, like Dune's gonna be, I think, a different level, but this is as close as you can get. I think, at least from that trailer. Again, that trailer, I'm buzzing right now. Recency bias, I might be there right now, but this looks awesome.
I think the question mark is Anya Taylor-Joy. Can she pull off the physicality of Charlize Theron? She looked good here, but I think she gets the benefit of the doubt because she is a younger version of that character, maybe not fully formed, not fully formed physically. So I think you can get away with a little bit here. Did you see the still of her in bronze, the bronze statue ahead of the
I did
trailer?
see that.
I was like, wow, this is like a goddess, maybe someone that's been enshrined, almost like Egyptian type of like gold, like about her. It just I'm interested if she can live up because that was an iconic performance from Charlize
I
Theron.
know, but obviously Charlize Theron is one of the greatest action stars we've ever had, and that was one of the greatest performances, right, in an action movie. It's like you live up to it as much as you can. I think she will. I think from this trailer, like it looks like she's gonna give it all she's got, and it
Action
looks like she looks
heavy.
the
This is
part.
action heavy, bro.
She
Like
looks like the part.
she hasn't done many action stuff, man. Like she was a New Mutant, and
Totally different.
aside from that, I'm just like, can she pull this off? She is like the it girl, like the next big thing, right? And this is like a huge step because like you almost have like her with Queen's Gambit. You're like, is she gonna go for the more dramatic stuff? Like obviously with her and like the menu and like she's just a like
Yeah,
not
she
even
can.
the menu was like that was kind of like that's like a almost a forgotten Anya Taylor-Joy performance, but I'm interested to see like who she becomes. Like almost like Ana de Armas was in that middle spot. Like who is she truly? I want Anya Taylor Joy to have a firm standing after this movie. And I think like I mean it's George Miller, right, coming off a Best Picture winner. Like this is gonna be sick. Like coming out this like no, actually Gladiator 2 is not coming out in 2024, is it?
No, I think it's 2025.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm excited for this movie. I don't have much else to say. What else you got?
No, just Chris Hemsworth, I think, will play a formidable villain, similar to Bad Times at the El Royale, but on steroids. A big landscape epic. I love that. So I think this is a type of thing I want to see from Chris Hemsworth. Shifting away from Thor, and also we've seen him in a lot of comedic stuff too, as well. And we've seen him in Extraction. So I think he's playing to his like comfortability with the action, his muscular look, and this is like, hey, like play a little twisted mind here, get your Australian accent going a bit. I like it. I like it a lot. I really dug this trailer.
Fast paced. It really didn't look like it skipped a beat from Fury Road. Looks like it's going to rip. Cannot wait for it.